Halo Sobat PRUL. Ketinggalan mic-nya.
Gak apa-apa, jalan aja. Lagi pula siapa peduli, yang penting mereka mau lihat kita ketakutan ya kan, ya. Aku Rahman.
Aku Mei.
Oke, kita akan reaksi top 5 horor. Wah, sudah lama ya tidak konten horor, padahal baru minggu lalu ya.
Ini yang kedua nggak sih berarti?
Iya, ini kedua berarti. Iya, ini aku atur-atur dulu. Oke, sip, berarti ini kita kencengin aja ya suaranya ya. Oke, yuk. Nuke top 5. Oke, mungkin kameramen ya. Silahkan. Udah, oke. Buset, iklan Shopee dulu guys. Mungkin kalau iklan Shopee boleh di skip ke muka kita dulu ya, karena kita nggak disponsori Shopee. Tolong Shopee sponsorin kita ya. Kita menerima segala
karena
sponsor.
Dia nongol mulu.
Iya, ada tuh baru ya. Bisa nggak tuh mic-nya kurang kiri. Apa tuh, bisa nggak tuh mic-nya ketinggalan? Iya, emang tadi itu baru saja terjadi. Ya, baru saja terjadi. Oke ya, biasa mungkin takut gua ketinggalan, agak delay dikit lah ya, kayak Cyberpunk. Oke, lupain Cyberpunk tuh udah 3 tahun yang lalu ya. Kita nonton konten horor, gorengan horor hari ini ya, selama 23 detik. Oh, langsung aja ke intinya ya. Apa ini? Kambodian. Itu bahasa, wait, maksudnya
ada
kayak
subtitle nggak sih?
ada sih, bentar, biar penonton.
Iya.
Ini speednya berapa? 1,5 lagi. Normal.
Apa harus di slow gitu?
Nggak tahu. Mungkin kalau dia ngomongnya nggak slow, mungkin bisa sejam sendiri ya. Kambodia ya. Tuh bahkan bacanya begini semua tuh ya. Wah, aku nggak ngerti bahasa Kambodia.
Bahasa Kambodia tuh kayak gitu?
Iya, sama. Aku juga baru tahu. Ya.
In this small area, right at the river's edge. First, it is said that a young boy was swept away in a mudslide in this area, and sadly, he perished in the flood. Another tale recounts that a man took his own life at the river's edge. And then, even more tragedy, because the graves of several children can be found here, buried along the river bank. Because this spot has such a horrible history, the RC Fun TV team decides to leave offerings and prayers for any distressed spirits that might be unable to move on to the other side. And not long after leaving their offerings, the paranormal investigators spot something truly terrifying.
What's that?
What the hell is that?
Is that a head?
Gimana iya? Oh, kita akan skip replay ya.
Right there.
Kita lanjut dulu. Siapa itu? What is that? Oke, dia nggak temen lagi sih.
The investigators spot what appears to be a man sitting on the edge of the river. But something is very off about the mysterious figure. The man is extremely pale and his face is unrecognizable. When the team attempts to get closer, the stranger disappears
Ini kameranya sama brightness-nya diterangin.
Never to be seen again. The RC Fun TV team say that they might have just seen the spirit of the man that took his own life on the riverbank. Or perhaps even the boy that drowned in the flood.
Kata
But
Mei,
is it real?
Kak Mei,
Or
aku
is it
takut sama
all
Kak Mei.
just an elaborate hoax?
Asik,
You
iya dong, jelas.
decide. Stray away It's late in the afternoon when a CCTV camera in the city of Angol, Chile, captures a teenage girl presumably walking home from school.
Oke, dia
What
jadi baru
happens
pulang.
next is absolutely chilling.
Ya itu guguknya sih ya, ini kayak masih ya sore bolong lah. Masih gitu.
Oh, itu guguknya?
Iya itu guguknya. Ya ini absolutely normal untuk yang kita lihat sekarang sih.
Tapi guguknya lucu.
Iya. Lah. Kenapa?
Oh, dogunya hilang. Oh enggak, dia sebelumnya.
Oke, ini kayak criminal scene sih ini.
The girl is walking down a secluded alleyway when a silver Nissan pulls up to the teenager and a man can be seen talking to the girl with a weapon in his hand. The girl is terrified and instinctively walks backward away from the car. When the men then back up their car to follow her, suddenly a little stray dog comes running out of nowhere and aggressively starts barking at the dangerous strangers. The little dog effectively saves the teenage girl from what we can only assume would have been a horrible fate. The video about the heroic little dog went viral on the internet, with many people giving praise to the stray for recognizing the threat and protecting a complete stranger from harm. Now, without a source, I unfortunately don't know what happened to the little dog after it ran out of frame. But as for the footage, it just goes to show again that human beings are always scarier than any ghost or spirit.
Iya sih. Pada akhirnya kayak manusia lebih serem daripada.
Wah iklan. Kenapa? Mungkin tim Valorant bisa sponsor kita ya, biar nanti iklannya di setel kita bisa banget ya, ya kan? Bener kan pada? Oh nggak ada. Jadi nanti langsung aja
This
DM
next
ke
video was posted to Facebook by Marla Teixeira Hernandez from Richmond, California. Marla says that she was rearranging some furniture in her son's bedroom and recorded a video of the room's final look to show to her daughter. But when she watches her video back, she spots something downright chilling.
Ada orangnya.
Marla says she was completely alone in the room when what appears to be a little hand can be seen moving behind her son's cabinets. Even creepier, viewers pointed out that a man's voice seems to quietly whisper, "Don't be afraid to die." Now, Marla posted the video to Facebook in hopes of getting any thoughts or ideas on what she might have captured. She says that other than one strange incident with a fan switch turning itself off and on in her son's room, she's never really experienced anything paranormal in the house. So what do you think this is?
Oh my god.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, off and on in her video to Facebook in hopes of getting any thoughts or ideas on what she
Itu
Oh my
rambut.
god.
might have captured.
Iya sih.
She says that other than one strange incident with a fan switch turning itself off and on in her son's room,
Horror.
she's never really experienced anything paranormal in the house. So what do you think this is?
Nggak tahu.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
The ghost scared
Encounter
mama.
of the third kind.
Apa nih?
The following is a
kedengarannya tuh kayak wow, horor yang
very old video from the depths of the internet. Source unknown.
satanik,
So,
berbau
a group of
satanik.
friends are hanging out, drinking and having a good time in the woods
Oh,
of
deketan sama Mike. Ya udah nih. Gini nih. Nah, dah.
Flacy, France. Suddenly, they spot what they believe to be a dog hiding behind a tree.
Oh, lagi.
Vous avez vu un truc encore bouger?
Bon, toi là.
Il y a un truc là-bas?
Il y a un truc derrière là.
Attendez.
Minou, j'ai trouvé ta mère.
Ini kayak bener yang howling.
Putain. Il est mignon le chat. Ouais, il est un peu gros le chat, j'aime pas ça. Ouais, je vais me barrer. Oh, non, bah il y a un...
Tuh ada sesuatu.
Oh, c'est le fils de Diane.
Pourquoi t'as laissé tomber la torche?
Pour éclairer, putain.
Ah! Ah! It's not a dog! Itu bukan anjing atau guguk. And what the hell are you?
Iya, ketangannya.
Lempar.
Something otherworldly can be seen moving around behind the tree. Something with long fingers and an unusually
Ya, itu juga
large
bukan
skeletal
cicak ya guys.
head.
Jelas.
The video abruptly cuts, and what happens next remains a mystery. So could it be that the group had an encounter with an alien? Or just what is that? Let me know what you think.
What
Apaan
is
masa orang iseng kayak gitu?
Haunting
Iya sih.
the
Gabut
unknown.
amat.
Paranormal investigator Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets out to investigate a restaurant in England that's been abandoned for over 20 years. The owners of the restaurant are said to have abruptly fled the property after being tormented by severe paranormal activity. The abandoned and broken down structure is located deep in the middle of the
jadi
woods,
kayaknya sering
and Alex is
sama
all
paranormal
alone as he begins his
gitu.
investigation in the dead of night. After setting up a motion detecting music box in the bar section of the restaurant, Alex already begins to experience strange activity.
I've got the music box set up at the moment. Just doing a little walkthrough.
What?
Hello?
Oh oke, itu nggak wajar sih tutup pintu kayak gitu.
A static camera
Bentar,
capture.
ini apaan tuh? Jadi kebakaran hantu. Iya makanya. Sorry tadi aku nggak baca komen. Oke ya. Sangat mengenal referensi itu. Iya. Referensi apa kok?
There's the moment a door slams by itself.
Emang ini nggak wajar sih tutup
But
pintu
things
kayak
are
gitu.
about to get
Kayak kena angin tuh
even
pasti ada kayak
weirder.
bablas.
Alex decides to do a spirit
Ya, untung
box
masih
session in
sore
the hopes
sih.
of catching some paranormal activity.
Where are you? Can you give me a sign, please?
Itu pintu otomatis. Geblek.
What the
What?
Alex
Apa?
asks for a sign.
Coba bentar aku kelewatan.
Where are you?
Nggak
Can you give me a
bisa.
sign, please?
Dia di goyang.
Oh, oke ada gelas. Gelas jatuh. Botol gue jatuh.
Alex asks for a sign, and bottles sitting on the bar seem to be pushed over on their own. But it's when he takes a closer look at the bottles that he captures something truly disturbing.
Don't understand how these were knocked down. It's crazy, I don't understand this. I'm pretty sure this is like that. Hello?
What? Oh wait, what?
Aku hitam.
Iya, heeh. Samperin lah, ayo dong. Samperin. Jadi pengen main preset. Ini emang chaos lah. Nah, did you see that? Lah, Dilan samperin hilang.
I see too much stress down in there. Who's there?
Absolutely nothing.
The dark silhouette of a figure can be seen standing in a room right across from Alex.
Ya itu.
Now, Alex doesn't notice the figure at first, but when he moves towards the door, he realizes that something is not quite right. He inspects the room to make sure no one is there, but he gets the unsettling feeling that he's being watched.
Ya sama sih.
Alex no longer
Gue juga
feels
merasakan
safe in the
itu.
remote building and all by himself. So he decides to just get out of there. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky videos over on the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown.
No.
the thing from the cave.
Itu dia yang SpongeBob yang nyalain si vampir itu ya, aku tahu tuh.
Japanese paranormal investigators Gichan,
Japanese
Daichan,
paranormal,
and Yasuke are
mungkin gue bisa
contacted by
lihat
one of
setan
their
yang
viewers about a
giginya
bizarre picture
mengkriwil
they
dan
took in an
lehernya
allegedly
kemana-mana.
haunted cave in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan.
Fukuoka, mungkin
The picture shows what appears to be a woman peeking from a rock inside the cave. The location is said to be a paranormal
nyari perkara di goa yang lama.
hotspot.
Wah, ini
And
udah
many visitors
howling
claim to
ini
have
nih yang
seen
kayak game horror
mysterious
Jepang itu.
apparition of a lady dressed all in white. It's late at night when the clip store team carefully make their way deep underground into the cave system to search for the spot where the photo was taken.
安介さん気をつけてね。滑るよ。
巨大な石を下に落とすとか
やめて。
マジ膝限界でさ、なんか和式トイレでトイレした時こんな感じじゃない
Asian style toilet. Tapi suka editan ya.
左側どうかな石ここや
石あるもんね。
こんな感じじゃないあだね
ああ、そうそうそう。
ちょっとうわ気持ち悪いてか無理人がだってガッチャンそんな足とか出してんじゃんとにかくここですね
The clip store team manages to find the exact location of the photo. But now, with all three members so cramped in such a tiny cave tunnel, Yasuke and Daichan decide to head back out and wait in the car. Gichan stays behind to listen and look for anything strange. Gichan has been in the dark cave for about 20 minutes when...
Ya, iklan, aduh ya. Oke, ini judul gamenya apa nih? Fairlight Games ya, tolong Fairlight Games ya, yang bagi kalian yang mau sponsor, kita menerima banget kalau kalian sponsor jadi bagian dari PRUL. Jadi buat Fairlight Games ya, bisa DM langsung.
DM.
Iya, Nah lanjut.
This happens.
Jumpscare itu iklan emang. Wait, what?
恋せんやった今ちょっと待ってマジちょっととりあえず続けるかいや怖いな普通に
While sitting in the dark, Gichan is a little freaked out when he suddenly hears what sounds like a woman crying from somewhere deep within the caves.
Iya.
Meanwhile, waiting back in the car, Yasuke and Daichan also experience something terrifying.
大ちゃん初めてやったけど、どうだった ?13 です。いや、結構ね、やっぱなんていうかな、やっぱ寒気まあ、その、洞窟っていうのもあるけど、やっぱそこがすごいよね。
そうね、なんか雰囲気が違うもんね、やっぱ。
ね。
うん。あと、コウモリエグかったね。
よかったね。
いや、前来た時ね、全部冬眠しとったけん、上にくっついとるだけやったんやけど、今日ずっと終始飛び回りよったけんさ、マジ地獄やったね。
いや、本当に。いや、結構ね、過酷。
でももう。
Siapa anjir?
Ada yang ngetok.
今、コンコン言ったよね。
Oh gila, luar gak? Gelap banget.
やばくない？車揺れたよ、今。
Apa itu?
Did you see it? Someone can be seen sitting right outside the passenger seat window, just watching Daichan and Yasuke.
Apaan tuh, the hell?
Then there are two loud bangs, one from the back of the car and one from the
Wait, what?
Yasuke.
Itu kayak setengah badan orang sini, bagian sini.
Then there
Itu muka.
seat window. Do you see it? Someone can be seen sitting right outside the passenger
Ya itu jelek sih.
seat window, just watching Daichan and Yasuke. Then there are two loud bangs, one from the back of the car and one from the front. As the camera pans back toward the passenger window, we can see that the creepy figure seems to have disappeared. But that's not all that happened that night, because early on, back in the caves, there was something else. While the clip store team are all climbing down the rocks, their viewers pointed out that something else might have been there with them. Watch again very closely.
Serangga kali.
Someone or something can be seen moving up above them, as if following them down into the caves. But the clip store guys don't see or hear anything. So could it be that they had an encounter with the strange apparition of the woman in white that haunts this area? Let me know what you
Oh, ini
think.
muka
You
cewek
can watch
lagi
this
klik.
entire investigation
mereka
over
kesana
on the
tuh
YouTube
gara-gara
channel,
foto itu.
Clip Store. Graveyard Shift. TikTok user Veronica is working the night shift on the second floor of the Baylor Scott and White Medical Center in Rowlett, Texas. Suddenly, they start to experience something truly creepy.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
Gua denger apa-apa.
So I see them over there, we work them up.
What?
We work them up.
Itu suaranya.
Ya bukan kan. Ini malam-malam ini begini.
Pintunya.
Lah.
Ini nih menjadi hal yang lumrah gitu. Kejadian horor.
Terakhir ya. Junji Ito, kayaknya ya ini emang Junji Ito sih.
She probably thinks I'm her mom. That was you. No, I swear to God. Was that something?
Veronica and her coworkers hear the sound of someone humming or singing.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her? That was you. No, I swear to God. Was that something?
And a door opens by itself. Night shift worker Veronica explains that she believes that several ghosts haunt the Baylor Hospital. But she says that one of them, the ghost of a young girl, can often be heard laughing and singing throughout the hallways, as if trying to reach out to the staff. So is the hospital haunted by the spirit of a young girl? Let me know what you think. The mysterious mannequin. This next eerie clip was posted by
ini kayak
TikTok user
Resident
The
Evil
Truth
7, exactly.
444. The video shows a tourist in Paris stopping at the storefront of the famous and very controversial brand Balenciaga. The woman notices something in the store window that is truly disturbing.
Okay, people, tell me something. So this is a store in Paris. This is a man's store in Paris, and this is a mannequin that they say that they made it and put this in the store. This boy look like somebody dead and bomb. Look at his hand. Wait, I'm doing it through the hole. Look at the boy hands. The hands. His hands is as real as mine.
The woman is freaked out by a mannequin that looks just a little bit too real. But things are about to get even weirder. Watch closely.
If anybody have this guy missing, please. This is crazy. I've never seen anybody look so friggin' real. How you have this man in the store sit down? Look. Look at that. You see? This is friggin' crazy. Look at the guy eye. And them say they made this mannequin and put clothes on him and have him sit down in the window. Look at the guy friggin' face. He's in Paris. If you know anyone that missing a black son, look like this. He's in Paris in the store.
The mannequin suddenly appears to be looking directly at the woman. Viewers of the video are creeped out by the sudden change in position, and some even swear
Emang
they
terlalu
could see
real
the
sih
mannequin blink.
mannequinnya.
The video gets a massive amount of attention as viewers begin to make wild claims that the multi-billion-dollar fashion brand Balenciaga has embalmed one of their models, and that the mannequin isn't a mannequin at all, but is in fact a missing model by the name of Christopher Tyler. The claims become even stronger after Christopher Tyler seems to drop offline. He stops modeling, and mysteriously his Instagram account is suddenly set to private. People became so disturbed by the ultra-lifelike mannequin's resemblance to model Christopher Tyler that Chris had to actually post an Instagram live addressing that he was safe and actually very much alive.
Like, I appreciate everybody concerned, but you know, you can't feed into
Emang mirip banget sama dia
Nah,
sih.
you a clone, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fake page.
Yo, on the end apa maksudnya ada N-word?
Nah, you a clone, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I'm a fake
you're a clone,
page.
bro.
They told me everything in the book. Everything in the book.
But all of this really doesn't explain why this creepy mannequin seems to stare at this tourist
Wah,
who
kok
gets too
serem ya?
close.
Iya emang serem banget sih, malah ngeri dibikin
The
gitu.
hospital
Emang
visitor.
iya. Kayak manukin gak usah pakai muka lah, pakai muka aja udah seremnya begini.
This next creepy video was posted to the internet without a source. It is said that the video was taken by a patient in a hospital in Indonesia. Allegedly, he recorded the video to reassure
Weh, Indo Pride.
his friends and family that he's safe and in good hands. But when he looks back at his own footage, he sees something so disturbing that he no longer feels safe at all.
Ada Indonesia cuy.
A dark figure veiled in black can be seen watching over another patient. Now, that on its own is not that scary, but the man recording the video claims that there was no one there at the time. He says that there was no dark figure. Now, many viewers of the video have said that the eerie figure appears to be floating, and that they believe the apparition might be the Grim Reaper, patiently awaiting the patient's death. But
Oh my God.
I'll leave that up
Ada
to you
Israel.
to decide. Thank you so much for watching. If you have
Anjir. Sekalinya Indo langsung ada penampakan malaikat Israel.
haven't already subscribed,
bukan sih, itu bukan
and
sih ya,
also
kita nggak
turn
tahu
on
ya.
all notifications
Kita nggak bisa
so
bilang
you
gitu
never miss a
sepenuhnya
video.
ya.
You can
Tapi
also
semua itu
follow me on the socials.
nggak bener itu kalau malaikat. Iya. Oke, mungkin kita cari video lain sih ya, coba ya. Ya video-video yang biasa kemarin Nuke Top 5 tuh ada yang video tuanya sih.
Biasanya video tuanya
Yang
jam sekarang mantep.
Iya. Yang dia buat kayak skit-skit sendiri sih. Coba the oldest real ghost 7 tahun yang lalu coy.
Mau hemat tanggal tua gini amat.
Oh iya, sponsor. Ya tolong ya Gojek mungkin bisa sponsor kita ya. Siapa tahu 10-10.
Pasti ada jalan pakai GoFood.
Oh ya 11.
Guys, untuk hasilkan uang online gimana caranya?
Ini siapa nih? Ikut jagoan main stack.
Itu 2 bulan ya.
Aduh, harusnya
Hello,
pakai.
Nuke Norway subscribers, and welcome to something a
Masih
little
Nuke
different
Norway.
from the Nuke Norway
Buset
channel.
dah, ini video
This is the
tertua.
top 5
Bang
scary
Rafa
and
sama Mei
supposedly
berani
real
juga ya
ghosts
nontonnya.
caught on
Aku
film.
tidak mengenal
Top 5
takut
photos
sayang.
and videos in this list have all been examined by experienced photographic experts, and to the best of their professional knowledge, they have all found these photos and videos to be authentic. But in the end, of course, the decision is up to you. Are these images
ini
real proof
foto.
of life
Buset, ini
after
tahun
death,
kapan nih
or
videonya
just
ya?
simple photo fakes?
7 tahun yang lalu kapan? Coba klik. 2015. Oh my god, 2015. Ya, aku masih punya.
2014.
Hah? 15? Oh, iya sih.
2016.
Iya.
You decide. The Oklahoma
Impound Lot Ghost.
One night in 2005 in a small city in Oklahoma, 3 cars were involved in fatal car crashes. The lifeless bodies of the drivers were pulled from the vehicles, and the mangled cars were towed to the nearby impound lot.
Fatal.
When impound lot worker Kathy Henry checked the lot security camera, this is what she saw. The security video seems to show a transparent figure that appears to float in mid-air above the crash remains of several cars.
Mana mungkin
Could it be the
setan pakai
spirit of
baju
one of the 3 dead accident
Balenciaga
victims?
kemana-mana.
When Kathy saw the footage, she immediately asked one of the other workers to check
Iya
the lot for
kayak
intruders.
legging.
The lot worker checked and found no one in the lot, and no sign of the strange apparition that appeared on the security camera.
Iya sih.
The White Lady of Worsted. In 1975, Peter and Diane Berthelot visited the Worsted Church in North Norfolk in the UK. Diane took a seat amongst the empty pews to say a short prayer. Her husband Peter snapped a candid picture of her as she sat and prayed. Later, when the film was developed, the couple was shocked to see the ghostly apparition of what appeared to be a woman sitting behind Diane, dressed all in white. Peter and Diane Berthelot swear that there was no one else present around Diane when the picture was taken. The couple later showed this photo to Reverend Petit, the church vicar, and inquired about the strange specter in the photo. They were shocked when the Reverend told them the story of the White Lady that is said to have haunted the Worsted Church for more than 150 years. It is said that in the 1830s, a man laughingly dismissed the legend, boasting that he would climb to the top of the church bell tower at midnight, and if the White Lady was there, he bragged that he would give her a big kiss on the lips.
What?
As the legend goes, the man followed through with his ill-advised boast. He did indeed ascend the ladder to the Worsted Church bell tower at midnight. After the man's friends had waited an exceedingly long time for him to return, they climbed to the church bell tower to check on him. What they found shocked them to the core. The man was cowering in a corner of the bell tower, shivering violently and barely able to speak. Through quivering lips, he said simply, "I saw her. I saw the White Lady." And then, without another word, he closed his eyes and died. Farm Boy Ghost of Hertfordshire, England. In 2008, Neil Sandbach was photographing some scenic farmhouse shots to be used as the backdrop for a couple's wedding stationery, as the couple were planning to have their wedding at the quaint out-of-the-way farm the next week. Later, when Neil examined the series of digital photos, he was shocked to see that one of the images seemed to contain the bright, glowing figure of a young boy who seemed to be staring back at Neil from around the corner of one of the buildings. Neil says that he is sure that there was no one else present at the farm when the photos were taken. Neil Sandbach was not sure exactly what had appeared in his photo, so before the wedding, Neil asked the staff of the farm if they had ever had any creepy or unexplained experiences while working at the farm. Even though the farm staff had not seen Neil's spooky photo, and in fact didn't even know the picture existed, they all said that on many occasions they had each seen the figure of a young boy dressed in white sleeping clothes and lurking around the barn that Neil had photographed.
Jadi sebenarnya ada penampakan putih gitu kan.
The Chico ghost truck.
Chico, oh lucu.
Roy, a California policeman, found an old abandoned truck on Honey Run Road in Chico, California. Roy took pictures of the truck for the purpose of logging the vehicle into police records so that it could be towed away. Later, when Roy checked his photos, he was shocked to see the clear image of a face staring back at him from the passenger seat of the truck. Roy swears that there was no one around when he took his pictures, and the man's likeness did not appear in any of Roy's other photos. Most disturbing is the strange, piercing look that the man appears to be giving Roy as the picture is taken. The Pink Lady of O'Hare House. Armed with video and film cameras, a man named Guy Winters and a friend set out to explore the supposedly haunted O'Hare House in Greencastle, Indiana. The two men spent 2 days exploring and filming the house. By far, the most striking supernatural evidence retrieved were these photos, snapped by Guy Winters of the outside of the O'Hare House. This first photo is the blurry picture of what appears to be a woman standing in the front doorway, staring out at the photographer. The second picture, another blurry manifestation looking out a downstairs window. But what truly baffled paranormal researchers is this series of photos taken of an upstairs bedroom. It shows 3 photos of what has come to be called the Pink Lady of O'Hare House. Guy Winters did not see this apparition at the time and only found it later after the photos were developed. Professional analysis of this film proved that the images are indeed on the film negative and not faked. But perhaps even more chilling is what happened when the picture was run through a computer enhancement to try to uncover greater detail in the photo. When enhanced, the photo looks like a human skull, encased in the ghostly apparition of a human body.
Itu yang kayak muka gitu, iya.
So that's it, the top 5 scary and possibly real ghost pictures and video ever taken. Are they real, or are they...
Real lah, of course. Ini udah berapa menit? Oke guys, maaf kita harus meng-closing dulu ya. Cukup real sih. Ya.
Cepet banget.
Dan waktunya kita juga mau cabut. Aku Rahman.
Udah, aku Mei.
Dan sampai jumpa di video horor berikutnya. Dadah.